Hello and welcome to the Distributed Republic Webcast. Thank you so much for joining us. So, today's webcast is Deconstructing Web3 Marketing and Pre-Seed Investment. My guest today is Ashley King, and Ashley, I'm going to let you do your introduction.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Yes, I'm Ashley King. I am the Vice President of NFTMinds. I'm an investor myself, entrepreneur, Web3 enthusiast, all that kind of fun stuff. NFTMinds, we are a software-based, Web3 software-based company. We also offer a high level of expertise in marketing in the Web3 space.
That's my first question. So, what are the key differences between Web3 marketing and traditional marketing tactics?
So the differences between Web3 marketing and your traditional marketing are really going to be in the sense that traditional marketing is more like a scatter shot. And there's a lot of different elements essentially to traditional marketing. But the most specifically I'm going to speak to right now is going to be the scattered shot. In my demographic where I live, about 30% of the population is over the age of 55. That's what AARP is here in the States, is for 55 and over. Well, if they're sending that to all current residents and only 30% of the residents meet that demographic, that's traditional marketing. Really, so what they're doing is it's an inundation essentially. So the best way to sum up how marketing on Web3 is that we are much more refined. We hone in specifically. So if you had a community where individuals 55 and older specifically congregated, that's where you would want to spend the majority of your marketing dollars, right? That's what Web3 is doing.
What I'm going to do is move on to our next question, which is, how has the emergence of Web3 technology changed the landscape of pre-seed investment?
I think at this current time, when it comes to the pre-seed investment side and Web3, what we're really seeing is when speaking specifically to my investors that are in the sense of more of a traditional investor, the concerns that are being raised is, they're worried about their vulnerability, they're worried about being scammed, those types of things. And at the end of the day, it's a new process and it's a new way to invest. The positive note on that essentially is there are different ways to invest in the Web3 because now we have the ability to do DeFi options, financing through decentral organizations. Crowdfunding platforms are becoming more and more prevalent to receive funding. And then in addition to that, you have the ability to utilize your traditional type of funding and then merge that into the Web3. And that's really what we've done here at NFTMinds, is take traditional ways of funding and merge it with Web3 to be able to bring my clients and consumers and all those things, the funding needs that they have.
Fantastic. Just so you know, it looks like the webcam might be frozen. So if you just want to try turning your webcam on and off, hopefully that'll be able to get things back going for us. So what are some of the unique challenges and opportunities that come with marketing and securing investment for Web3 projects?
Oh, nailing a marketing plan is essential for wooing an investor when it comes to Web3, because at the end of the day, your investor is going to be concerned with how are they going to get that money back in their pocket. And with having a marketing plan and an idea of how that's going to be executed is going to be, I would say, the top most requested piece of information from any investor that I receive is how do they plan to sell this? What are they planning to do? How are we making money? Marketing strategy is going to break down a lot of what an investor is going to look at into why they would want to invest in your project, because it's also going to tell you who your competitors are. What are they doing in the space? What does the space look like for your specific, product, your specific idea? What are the use cases for your product? So it really will roll in helping the investors evaluate your business and your growth by having that marketing plan, that idea behind how you're going to make this ship sail, essentially.
I've got one question that I want to go to before we wrap up things. So I want to make sure we've got time from Russell Brooks, which is, what are your main tips for creating a synergetic and valuable partnership in the space?
I think just networking, obviously getting into into groups and things like that are going to have individuals that are like-minded. What I'm finding oftentimes in this space are there are individuals who they enjoy networking, but that's something that's difficult for them to do. And it's not something that they're enjoying doing. And so it's like everything is so heavily around right now, the networking side of things and getting to know people. And just like this question, how do you promote synergy within that? If it's not something that you're good at, have someone else do it. At the end of the day, if you can't articulate what you want to do, what you're trying to achieve, if you know you're not good at networking, stick to what you're doing best and get someone to be that networking person for you.